Ladies and gentlemen, our next guest is a comedian who will be taping his second Comedy Central Presents special tomorrow night at the Hudson Theater right here in New York City. Please welcome the very funny Jimmy Carr.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jimmy Carr. I went to Los Angeles last year to do some work. I arrived at the airport and they asked me a question. They said, purpose of visit. I said, I'm here to shoot a pilot. My friend says his girlfriend looks exactly like one of the Olsen twins. I said, well, she can't. She either looks like both of them or neither of them. You know when they use chimpanzees in commercials, when they use chimpanzees to advertise things because chimpanzees are adorable? Well, what they do is they give the chimpanzee peanut butter, and the peanut butter sticks to the roof of the mouth of the chimpanzee, and it makes them go... and it makes it look as if they're talking. Well, that's also how they make Gossip Girl. I got stopped outside McDonald's. This guy came up to me outside McDonald's. He said, this cheap food is only made possible by GM farming, cruelty to animals, and the exploitation of workers in the third world. I said, all right, hold up. You had me at cheap food. I'm going in. There's no need for the hard sell. I was by the seaside and I was thinking about rising sea levels. And I saw this guy throwing stones into the water. And I thought, well, that's not helping. If anything, you're making matters worse. If I owned an optician's store, I'd make them do the shop sign in a blurry font. Took a while, but you're all there. Well done. I think you know you're getting old. I was watching pornography the other day and I found myself thinking, that bed looks comfy. I read in a magazine that drinking your own urine is meant to be good for you. Yeah. Bull. I put my back out. Yes, I know. Simon Cowell, my fellow countryman, Simon Cowell spends $500,000 every year on his own personal security. $500,000 every year on his own personal security. Has Simon not considered being less of a douchebag? You would imagine that would make sense. There are two ways, ladies and gentlemen, two ways to stop bullying. You can stop the bullies, that's been tried, or you can stop the kids that are being bullied from being such dorky pricks. And really, the best way to do that is bullying. If you get arrested for making obscene phone calls, yeah, and you get taken down to the police station and you've got one phone call, that's got to be a temptation, hasn't it? Some privacy, please, officer. I'm just going to finish myself off. They now make practically invisible spray-on condoms, which have been designed specifically for gullible women. You can get condoms that are ribbed for her pleasure. So what I do, turn them inside out, please myself. I was chatting to a guy at a party. He said, what does your girlfriend do? I said, anything but anal. I'm joking. She loves it. That was for the band, clearly. I told my girlfriend my ultimate sexual fantasy was to have two women at the same time. And she agreed. But then she was livid when I told her she wasn't either of them. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's about all I've got time for. Thank you very much indeed. See you again. Thank you.
Very nice. Nice job. Jimmy Carr, everybody. We'll take a break. Be right back. Stick around. Well, that's our show. I do want to thank all my guests. Stay tuned for Last Call with Carson Daly. Bye, 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 bye! He really did that. Yeah, it was great. Everyone's talking about it today. And it seemed like such a nice, great moment, but then we found this footage from a few years ago. Take a look.